Well, back to Fog Entertainment, and today we are looking at should the Sopranos have used more flashbacks. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a whopping 199 votes here. Thank you everybody for voting on this, and we have an overwhelming 75% of the vote going towards yes, and 25% of the vote going towards no. I think I can understand why people wouldn't, though. I know some people might think, well, why wouldn't you want flashbacks? It adds depth, whatever. But some TV shows might just not suit flashbacks. Well, some do. I think once you incorporate flashbacks, you should use them. I don't think, like in a show, you should use flashbacks once. I think it should be a case if you're using flashbacks, then it should be an integral part of what you're trying to produce on television. And The Sopranos, it did use flashbacks a decent bit, but I think there was an opportunity to use more. I really think there was. I think there's numerous examples, like people getting killed off too early, like Jackie Aprile Sr., and Sal. They're the two that gets used in flashbacks the most. I mean, if you go into the later seasons, I can't really recall many flashbacks, to be honest. Like, season 3, episode 10 is a very flashback heavy episode. Now, of course, there is a lot of flashbacks with Tony and Johnny Boy Soprano and Junior and all that good stuff, but apart from those sort of ones, there's not really an awful lot more. So for me, I would absolutely agree it should have used more flashbacks. But if we go into the comments, we've got Rogue 505 Saver 5 go saying, "What a flashback to when Tony got made." Exactly, but not obviously. When Tony got made, he probably would have been a bit slimmer and would have looked a bit younger. Like, I haven't actually seen The Many Saints of Newark. I'm probably going to have to. I'm going to watch that. Really need to watch that, to be honest. But for that reason alone, what would that have done? How could you have done that? Like, could Tony have really? I mean, I think this flashback in '95, that picture of him there works. Just giving him a bit more hair. But this one, I'm not too sure. But I would have liked to have seen it. Rogue again says, "Wish we could have seen when Jackie and Tony robbed Feach card game." Absolutely, and I think there's a few fairy fids to be made about that. About, like, why was there like no repercussions of that day? Like, what was going on? Why was there no repercussions? And was it explained? I can't really. I mean, this is we're currently watching it here. His first time watching it, my second time watching it. Feach is about to season 5, but I mean, I guess the card game, which Ralph talks about, he does mention that to Jackie Aprile Jr. quite soon, I guess, because obviously he tries to replicate his own in the season 3 finale. But like, why did nothing come back of that? They were just so impressed. I mean, I guess Johnny Boy's running things. Moving in though to Ike Lorenza, only in context. Well, I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't want pointless flashbacks. I mean, I totally agree with that statement that the flashbacks should, have context, because by God, that's exactly what it should be. Alice Simmons says, "Great seeing Jackie and Junior properly active." It was in season 3, episode 10, and I like that. And I think it's a shame what they did with Junior. I think it is. I honestly think The Sopranos shouldn't have spent 5 seasons with Junior pretty much under house arrest. I think there was so much more you could have done with Junior. I think you could have delayed him going into house arrest until the start of season 3 instead of start of season 2. That's what I would have done, personally. But that's just me. I think there's so much more you could have did. Like we talked about here, these flashbacks with Jackie Aprile Sr. and Sal, could that have been incorporated into the start of the show? And I'm talking about, could the show maybe have started timeline-wise a wee bit earlier? But here, it's all if, buts, maybes at this stage of the game. Crack Crossbone says, "I honestly wish we got a full episode or 2 set in the 60s, starring Johnny Boy, Junior, and young Tony, just like in the flashbacks." Yeah, like, why not? Like, there's so many episodes in The Sopranos that I do feel like it's pointless. I do. I mean, you look at the season 3 premiere, it's literally setting up a fucking lamp. Would you not rather a flashback episode dedicated to what Crack Crossbones has said here? I mean, I think I would. I think most people at home would. There's been a reply to this. Let's read it. And he says, "Agreed, Big Daddy." Lock D's on. Yeah, I think that would have absolutely worked. I'm going to give all these comments a quick wee hot thumbs up. But we'll be back, guys, with more season 3 Fairy Fizz. We are entering the final stage of the season. Only 3 episodes to go. Make sure you check out episode 10's review of season 3. I really enjoyed it. Probably easily for me the best episode of season 3. I believe we gave it 7.5 out of 10. Which doesn't really put The Sopranos in good light for season 3, does it? I mean, 7.5 out of 10 is the best episode by far. Questions got to be asked about you, Tony. But until next time, guys, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.